Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna answer another frequently asked question, and that is, are superfoods good for you or are they just a hype? The short answer to both questions is yes, they are good for you and they are a hype. So what do I mean by that? Well, superfoods are good for you because they contain lots of macronutrients. For example, high amounts of protein, fiber, as well as some healthy fats, and also micronutrients, for example, lots of vitamins and minerals, among other molecules such as antioxidants, depending on the food. But they're just a hype because in reality, there is no such thing as a superfood. So if you actually look through history and across cultures across the world, you're gonna find out that people have come up with combinations of foods that actually provide a very well balanced and nutritious diet. And I think what has happened is that thanks to our globalized society, foods that are considered staple foods or that are considered part of the culture in one corner of the world, now it has spread throughout the world, and it becomes a novelty. And because it's something new, people get excited about it. They start analyzing the nutritional benefits of it, and they see that X food contains large amounts of nutrients in the form of minerals and vitamins. But in reality, when you start doing heads-to-heads comparison, there is always at least one equivalent of that superfood that is local to you. Something that comes to mind is, for example, quinoa. Quinoa is a pseudo grain or pseudo cereal, meaning that it does not belong to the cereal family, but because of its characteristics, it looks like a cereal. But in reality, it's related to the amaranth family. And quinoa is usually cultivated in the plateau of the Andes, so what is now Peru and Bolivia, and it's been cultivated for thousands of years. If you compare the nutritional readings of quinoa versus wheat, you realize that it's not so much of a superfood anymore. I mean, wheat can kick its booty, quinoa's booty, in some aspects, and vice versa. So what I recommend you to do is to go to the USDA nutrition database, and they have hundreds of thousands of food goods, and they have gone through the trouble of actually quantifying the macronutrients and micronutrients of the food type. And then you can do a head-to-head comparison. And what you'll find is what I just mentioned, that chances are there's gonna be a food equivalent that is grown locally in your area, and you don't have to buy this expensive food product that took, 5,000 miles to travel to your plate. And that way you can minimize not only the environmental impact of all the transportation that has to happen, plus the impact that that product is going to have on your wallet. So I recommend you to be a little bit more skeptical about the hype of superfoods. Again, they're not bad for you. They're good for you. They have good nutritional value. But there are other products that are much closer to you that have been grown for hundreds, thousands of years around your area that are similar to that superfood. You want to try a superfood, of course, you can go ahead and try it. But the bottom line is that no single superfood is gonna beat a well-balanced and varied diet. What you should do, it's very simple. Go to the supermarket, try to buy the cheapest fruits and vegetables that are available, and And they're the cheapest because it's what is being grown in season and closer to you, more local. And that's what your body needs. And you don't have to go through a great length on procuring a specific type of food and expending a large amount of money that otherwise can be allocated to foods that are right there, literally in front of you, and that you could eat. Well, I hope you find this video helpful. As always, if you have any requests, any questions, any comments, don't forget to leave them down below. And if you really like the content of these videos, don't forget to spread the word around. My goal with this project is to keep myself accountable to my health and also to educate people around. So I will appreciate if you can spread the word, and hopefully other people can start getting educated about nutrition. Bye guys, see you later.